The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the virtual with Idaho Commerce for October 20th, 2016. Today we have Andrea Rayburn from the Idaho Tourism team to talk about the tourism assets and their new site. As always, please type any questions you have as you have them, and we'll either get to them as we go or at the end, whatever Andrea is comfortable with. And again, we record all of these, so if you want to view it again or share with all your friends, let us know, and we will send you the link and password. So with that, here you go, Andrea.
Thanks, Amanda. So thanks, everybody, for joining us. Like Amanda said, my name is Andrea Rayburn, and I do content development along with photo and video asset development for the tourism team. So today, we're going to look at what those assets are, who can use them, how you can use them, and how they can help bolster what you guys are doing in your community. So first off, we're going to pop into the new website, just in case you guys haven't had a chance to see it. We've had a new website for just about a year now. It's highly visual with a lot of really great assets that we hope you guys are getting a chance to enjoy. So first and foremost, we'll kind of look at the top bar up here with all the widgets. So things to do is going to be your adventure category. So this is going to be hiking, biking, hot springs, all those kind of adventures that are here within Idaho. Something that's really nice to note is that you can search this by category if you're looking for something specific. You can search it by location. Again, if you know that you're going to be in a certain destination, like north central Idaho, it'll load them by that specific region. You can search by season, which is also incredibly nice. Budget, so depending on how long you're going, who's all traveling with you, as well as activity level, and if it's family friendly or not. So these are all new search tools that we've added to make it a little easier to navigate the site. Up here you'll see places to stay. So this is going to help with our lodging component. This is probably the section of the website that is evolving most rapidly. So you'll see a lot of changes here. And if you guys have questions about this, let me know and we'll get you in touch with our tourism manager, Diane Norton, to help with any specifics. Trip guides is our blog and inspirational content. So this is what I primarily work on and something we've been focusing on for the last year. Again, all of this content can be searched by region, season, budget, and activity level. These blogs are published every week, and we'll talk a little bit more about those as we move forward. And then this tab has a couple fun little things to play with. It has our media gallery, which we'll talk about more in a minute. But this is where all our photo assets live. So you can see those. It also has our 360 tours. So these are our videos as well as panoramic photos. It has visitor centers. Is that something that you like to share? So you'll see listings for those in alphabetical order. And it also has maps of publications. So this is where you'll find our travel guide broken out as a whole publication as well into each region if you're looking for something specific, as well as the RV park and campground guide and the scenic byways. So that is a quick rundown of that. So we are going to talk a little bit about the photography assets that we just mentioned that live in the media gallery under the Explore Idaho tab. So right now there are more than 400 photos that represent every region of the state within this gallery. The cool thing about this gallery is we own the unlimited license to all 400 photos that are in this gallery. So what that means for you is you don't have to deal with licensing fees You don't have to track down photographers. We've taken care of that for you. These are all high-resolution photos that you can download in different sizes for newsletters, for e-blasts, for social media. And the beauty of this is, too, that we didn't stop after these 400. We're continuing to gather photos from every region again over the course of the year. So by the end of this, we'll have another 150, 200 photos that will continue to grow with this collection.
So you have a question. So when we make ads or brochures for Pocatello or BDC, can we use these photos?
Yes, you can. We just ask that when you use these photos that you put in a photo credit to Visit Idaho, either on like a side margin or down in the lower like third. Again, part of that is just to protect you legally so people can track down where that photo came from. If you have not downloaded photos on Flickr before, this is kind of a quick rundown on how you do that. Again, you'll go to the website, go to Explore Idaho, go to the media gallery. You'll first see the photos in the photo stream. And if you're looking at photos in here and are like, oh, hey, I want to download one, you'll probably get stuck here because the download option isn't available here. What you'll need to do is go to the full gallery or into a regional album. Once you're in the regional album, you can pick a photo, and then down here in the right-hand corner, there's a little arrow, and then you can select to the size that you need. What is that other question?
You just pull it. Yeah, click on it. Scroll down.
Sorry, this is my first webinar, friends.
How do you add your local visitor center?
You can shoot me an email if it's missing, and my contact information is at the end, so we'll make sure that we get that squared away for you, Jackie. Oh, sorry. Maybe. Oops. I'm so sorry, everyone. Okay, so again, how can you use these photo assets? Digital media, so for your website, your blog content, social media, e-newsletters, also media inquiries. We found that a lot of media outlets sometimes just need one really nice high-resolution photo. Please feel free to send them here. Print, so tourism publications, the brochures that you guys are asking about, definitely use these. Info sheets, you can print them off and use them for essentially wall hangings in your office. What you can't do is print off a bunch of photos and make a calendar and sell them. You can't make a wall hanging and sell it. Again, this is all nonprofit info. So this is the usage restrictions that live on the Flickr gallery. So all images are owned by Idaho Tourism. Photo permission is only granted for educational, nonprofit, non-commercial use. You are welcome to use and share freely, but please credit Visit Idaho. If you do have a question about usage or someplace you'd like to use it, and it seems like it would fit within the boundaries, but you're just not sure, again, go ahead, give me a call, shoot me an email, and we'll make sure that we get that all squared away for you. Video assets. So this is something that we've been working on a ton over the last year to help, because videos are almost just as important as photography. So one place that you can go to is the Visit Idaho YouTube channel, which we have just revitalized and reorganized. So on the main page, you're going to see a couple different things. You're going to see this section called #VisitIdaho. These videos are created by bloggers and travel writers and partners as well. So these are going to be first-person travel experiences. We want to make sure that you as partners and travel writers have the chance to tell their story, and this is where we want to display that. Oh, new question from Jackie.
Could we use these photos on a city website?
Yes, Jackie, you can. Then there's also this section called Explore Idaho. So these videos are created in agreement with a local photographer that we work with. So they'll be done over the course of a year in all 7 regions throughout the state with photographer Chad Case and his videographer John. So these are going to be a little bit more like the 18 Summers stories that you guys saw over the summer, a little bit more interaction, interviews with families, really cool storytelling. So I encourage you, if you haven't had a chance to look at them, to peek at them kind of every so often, because they'll change throughout the course of the year. Then we also have the Idaho 360 videos. So these are our virtual reality product. We shot them as a pilot project in Region 3 over the summer. They're super cool. If you haven't had a chance to play in them, I suggest that you hang out and spend some time in there just to see kind of where this technology is going. Also on this channel is our 18 Summers product, if that's something that you're interested in. But again, all of these assets, please feel free to embed the links on your websites, in newsletters, within content to help bolster what you're doing to show off your area. That's what these are for. Oops, I got excited. We also talked about trip guides and inspirational content that you'll find on the website. So that's up here. These are published every Tuesday and Thursday right now. We're also publishing on Fridays because we have a lot of great content. They're shared on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like we said, they can be searched by region, season, and activity level. As you can kind of see, they're seasonally appropriate content to help with campaign efforts. So you're not going to find a story about summer beaches as we head into November. So these are all first-person travel experiences. They have trip tips in them to help people with insider knowledge. There are a lot of listicle style articles which tend to do really well with social. So again, please feel free to embed these links on your sites, to share them socially. They're meant to be shared. What is Christina's question?
I'm on the tourism webpage and I do not see a link. Do not see a link. More info about Flickr. Where do I find on the site?
All right, we can pop back out to the site real quick.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so we'll hop back to that. So Christina, if you're on the website, so visit idaho.org, you're going to go to this Explore tab, go to Media Gallery, and then it'll say View Full Gallery on Flickr. You'll click that, and that'll take you to our Flickr page. And then you'll be able to look at photos in the photo stream, so as they were loaded, or our albums page, which is organized by each region. Oh, there you go, sorry. Did not mean to miss a post from Yahoo.
The next question, can we use the videos on our marketing packets we sometimes pass out to those interested in expansion and relocation to Idaho?
So the first person experiences, so those under the hashtag Visit Idaho page, I would say no, because we don't own that content outright. But the, let me go back here. But the videos under the Explore Idaho, feel free, because we own those outright as our own product, as well as sharing any of the 18 Summers content, which is down just 2 playlists on that page. Okay. All right. So yes, the trip guides, back to those real quick, we said they're coming out at least 2 times a week. These have been hugely popular for us. We're finding that we're actually getting a lot of traction with them on Instagram, sharing a really great photo that links back to the story in the bio. So if you guys aren't on Instagram, it's something I'd suggest looking into. But it's also a surprisingly great place to share inspirational content. We're having a lot of luck there. Last kind of thing is stay in the know. We have 2 newsletters that are available to you. So we have the consumer-facing newsletter. So that's going to come with trip guides every month, events, kind of things if you were a visitor to the state that you would want to know about, and you'll access that on the main page of visitidaho.org. We also have a tourism industry newsletter that's a little bit more designed for the industry. So it's going to be about upcoming meetings, changes in the market, a few things like that. So you can email Lori McConnell, who is our senior communications staff member, if you have any questions about that, or you can also click the link in this presentation to sign up for that as well. And then here is my info, kind of short and sweet about those assets. I'm around and happy to answer questions. I know photography and video can be a bit tricky right now when it comes to ownership and what you can use and how you want to use it. So please give me a question, shoot me an email, and let me know how we can help you guys.
Awesome. Do you guys have a lot of communities utilizing these resources?
Not yet. I think because the site is so new, people are still discovering it, and because the gallery changes pretty consistently, we encourage people to check back frequently.
Yeah. Do you guys have a lot of followers on Instagram?
We're at almost 18,500.
And we want to say before, when did we start amping up?
So we went from 877, which is what we started at in April, to 6 months later to 18,000.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Is there any more questions out there as far as what Andrea covered today? Let's see, any more questions, you guys? Okay. Ray has a question. Are the different videos produced for the Travel Council on the site?
Kathy, can you be more specific about your question?
These are the regional travel councils.
Oh, do we have the other regions' videos on our YouTube site? I think it's a question.
Are you referring to partner-created content?
Yeah. Yes.
We're happy to put that on there. Kind of as we go, we've changed up how that's going to look. So I actually was having this conversation with some people at the Grant Summit yesterday, talking about what that might look like. But I definitely want partner content in play because I think it's important for those first-person experiences.
Just as a side note, this is Amy Rakovich with Idaho Tourism. We're being cautious right now about adding partner photos to our media gallery. It's come up a few times. As of right now, we are not going to be doing that just because it gets very particular with the licensing, and we don't want to put partner photos on that site and then have something shared out with the label Visit Idaho and then have someone come back and say, hey, that was our photo. Like, why is that, being shared without the proper permissions and whatnot. So as of now, nothing regarding photos on our media gallery are being shared in terms of partner content.
That is good to know. Okay. I don't see any other questions. Well, there's one for the recording. We do record all of these, so if you would like to access this at a later time or share it with colleagues, please contact any one of us here at Commerce, but specifically Amanda Ames at commerce.idaho.gov, and I can set you up with the link and the password to access all of our virtual roundtable recordings, not just today's topic. So another question, as a council, we had videos produced and they are on our site.
Okay. So Kathy, okay. I have your contact info, I'm pretty sure, so I will shoot you an email and maybe we can just talk individually kind of about that content and how we can maybe share it a couple different ways if that will work for you.
Perfect. All right. Well, thank you, Andrea and Amy and the tourism team. Again, all of these are recorded, so if you guys would like to view this again, contact anyone of us here at Commerce. And thank you so much for tuning in today.